Hello, it's Thrawn1 again. I hope you, well, I hope you're having a good holidays. And, yes, Hatred is back on Steam Greenlight. It's not. That is something that I think nobody was expecting. And the other thing I think nobody was expecting was the actual wording of what happened. Apparently, Gabe Newell, almighty Gabe Newell, creator of TF2, everything good, has decided, basically called them up, and I'm going to quote him on this. Yesterday I heard about that we were taking Hatred down from Greenlight. Since I wasn't up to speed, I asked around. Internally to find out why we had done this. It turns out that it wasn't a good decision, and we will be putting Hatred back up. My apologies to you and your team. Steam is about creating tools for content creators and customers. Now that is, I do think that is a lovely thing for them to do. Now, what do I think about the game? From what I've seen of it, I haven't played any of it. Nobody has. This is the problem. This is what I think everybody's getting head up about. It looks like a cheap, I'm sorry to say this, rather rubbishy game that I don't know if it's going to be as controversial as people say it is. Because, yes, the trailer was a bit tactless, but it wasn't as bad. Well, let's put it this way: Carmageddon in the early 90s was the Hatred of the time. It was outlawed in the Germany and things like that. I think it was outlawed in the UK until they got a version which was legal in the UK. Thank God. I do feel that Hatred. Oh, for God's sakes, get the colour balance, stupid, goddamn, strange ass webcam. But yeah, I do feel that Carmageddon is a good game. I've played it. I'd love them to make a crossover between Need for Speed and Carmageddon. Actual proper cars killing zombies. But Hatred, I don't know. Nobody's played it. And okay, there was a lot of controversy over it. And I think everybody was getting a little bit sort of jumping on the bandwagon of this should be banned, and I think that's a bad thing. Nobody. It's like saying there's a building in the world, but it's shaped like a giant wang, and then people get the wrong idea. It's not shaped like a giant genitalia. It's shaped like the word WANG. That's the thing I think that people get het up about. It's like, that's a penis. No, it's not a penis. It's the word wang. And this is the problem, I think. You can't. In this day and age, people can get het up over the stupidest things so quickly, thanks to Twitter, Facebook, things like that. I'd rather see the game in action. Depending on the price, I might buy a copy, and I might tell you my opinions of it. But frankly, it looks like a top-down Dota-style game. Well, not Dota. Diablo-style game. By the way, I've got Diablo 3 and it's bloody easy. I just think that we'll see. I really think we'll see. I'm glad that Gabe Newell has said that was a mistake. I'm glad that they've owned up. Yeah, that was a mistake. It wasn't the right thing to do. I hope Gabe Newell has basically said, don't. Steam should never get het up in peer pressure. Steam is not designed for children. It is designed for adults to play games. And I'm glad that Gabe Newell has basically said, yeah, no, it's getting back on Greenlight. It depends whether it gets on Steam, but it's getting back on Greenlight. So, am I glad it's back? I'm not really that fast. Yeah, I'm not going to be one of the people at the doors of the studio going, ban the game. Well, no, it's their vision of what they want to say. And if they've got a message, or if they've got a good set of mechanics, I think they should say what they want to say. It's like there was this game round about the Iraq wartime about the battle 8 days of Fallujah, and that got canned in America, and that's something I think was a big mistake, because it showed all the people who played that, who were at that battle, were game players. They liked games. They wanted their story to be told, because nobody knows. It's not really public knowledge in the US or the UK, well, in the UK or the US, about the Battle of Fallujah. We don't really know what happened. We just knew we won it. Well, we just know about it. It wasn't. It's like the Black Hawk Down for Delta Force. There's a actual Black Hawk Down Delta Force game which I have played. It is excellent. I really do think that people should understand that kind of thing. And I know Hatred is not something like the Battle of Fallujah game or Black Hawk Down, but it is something somebody wants to say, and I don't think there should be any way that anybody should be able to silence anybody from making their piece of artwork, because okay, it's a bit crude, but Hatred is a piece of artwork. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.